Wait till you hear this, because digital products allow you and I to be able to have freedom, because guess what? We only have to do the work once and we get paid from it infinitely. This is not something that you run out of stock on. This is not something that you have to trade your time for money on. Well, here's the thing. Social media limits how many people can see your content. And as many of you know, this is why the misbelief of making content can be hard, because, hey, I gotta go viral, right? No, not exactly. All you need in this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to make $5,000 creating my own digital products without selling on Amazon or Etsy. And you're not going to believe how it happened. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Creating digital products, making thousands of dollars from it is just the beginning, because we got to figure out what is a digital product. And to answer that question for you, it's simply a PDF, an ebook, a document. It can be a webinar, which is a presentation. It can be a community. It can be a course. Okay. A digital product is literally a product that exists on a screen. Say it together with me. Digital product is a product that exists on a screen. A digital product is a product that exists on a screen. Okay. All right, cool. You got it? All right, great. Now, if you thought that was valuable, wait till you hear this, because digital products allow you and I to be able to have freedom, because guess what? We only have to do the work once and we get paid from it infinitely. This is not something that you run out of stock on. This is not something that you have to trade your time for money on. This is something that you package. Again, if you write a document and it's a PDF, like a checklist, I've made hundreds of dollars creating a checklist, kind of like a grocery list of things to do in order for someone to get from point A to point B. Simply said, if I know how to help people lose weight, I write down the to-do list of how to lose weight from point A to point Z on a checklist. And you're telling me we can make hundreds from that? That's insane, right? But what happens when you want to create a digital product and you don't know how? Because that's exactly what we're going to talk about next, which is creating a digital product from scratch. If you're a beginner, hear me loud and clear. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need to create a course or a community or anything like that. I recommend having an ebook or a simple PDF, a Word document. And we create this using a tool called, you ready for this? Drumroll, ChatGPT. You guessed it. We use AI. And we're going to use our own knowledge, but we're going to ask ChatGPT, what are things that people need to know in a specific topic that you're knowledgeable about? And we're going to create a digital product off of that. And you already know how valuable GPT is, but I actually show you and others how to create your first digital product and make hundreds of dollars. Make your first sale, actually, creating your first digital product, when you go and sign up for my free class to help you make your first passive income sale. And the link to that is in the description down below. Now, here's where most people get stuck. They either try to sell on Amazon or Etsy, which is a marketplace where multiple thousands, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people are trying to sell a digital product. And the sad part about it is the competition is spending money in order to earn money. We call this pay to play. It's like going into the casino. You're not going to be able to just go up to a machine for free and expect to win, right? Now, I'm not promoting the casino because we're ballers over here. We're hustlers, entrepreneurs. We're going to use our imagination, our communication, and our knowledge to earn money and build wealth. But here's the thing. People join Amazon in hopes of making money online with digital products because, hey, they've seen other people do it, right? But the sad part is you better be willing to pay a hefty dollar in order to be seen and stand out. Because people aren't going to be able to see your face. They're not going to be able to relate to you. They're just going to see the product and compare it and shop price and price match, whatever you call it. Look for the best deal online, all off of one platform. And I don't like that idea. As a matter of fact, I've sold on platforms like that. And I will always wholeheartedly go to platforms where I could show my face, my personality, and literally be able to stand out without having to pay extra money. I mean, why would I want to do that in the first place? To make money. So let's take this even further and cover something I haven't covered yet in this video, which is building a following. Now, when I say build a following, I mean build a following on social media, okay? These apps that allow us to connect with the world is your battery to your business. And I recommend using Instagram or YouTube, and I'm about to explain that in just a second. Watch this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've made money off of both. I've made more money off of Instagram because I've solely had a business longer on Instagram, and I'm now transitioning to YouTube, doing Instagram and YouTube. But the thing is, if you want to start on Instagram, it is fairly easy. All you need is a phone, a Wi-Fi connection, and you need to be able to make videos that are going to capture people's attention. And sometimes that can be hard for some people, and that's exactly why, again, I have my free class to show you how to make your first passive income sale using social media and creating your own digital product from scratch. Link is in the description down below. Now, a perk to using Instagram is you can rather make sales kind of quick, and you don't really need a lot of followers. You just need the right systems in place for you to make passive income with your digital products. Another perk to using Instagram for your business is that it's actually really fast paced. So you can post a video and follow a template that I show you. And guess what? It can do really well. It can get seen by thousands of people. And the beautiful thing is, when I followed the formula that I share in the free class that I give you all in the link in the description, I literally blew up my account from 0 to 30,000 followers in less than 3 months. Isn't that crazy? Now, I know that sounds great, but I don't want that to sound like the best thing, because there's something that's like, when people say the grass is greener on the other side, there's like a better side to this. And it all depends on what game you want to play, which is YouTube. Oh my gosh. I wish I started my business earlier on YouTube, because all the work that I put in on Instagram, it definitely paid off. I've made over 6 figures. I'm guilty, but I'm here to tell you that YouTube is an evergreen platform, meaning people are actually searching for the solution, versus Instagram. People are just opening the app in random moments on the elevator when they don't want to be social, and they're just like scrolling, right? They don't know what they're really going to see, but they just know they don't want to make eye contact with other people. So YouTube is a little different. People are actually looking for the solution. And I love that. Not only that, but you obviously got YouTube monetization once you hit the threshold. All right. You also have sponsorship deals. You can also sell your digital products, and it's just bringing way more monetization or revenue streams into your life, passive income streams into your life to help you earn money online outside of just selling your digital product. And I don't know if you've been able to notice yet, but Etsy and Amazon don't have that at all. I know this sounds great, but there's another thing that you need to know, because it's going to blow your mind, because it's a common misbelief that content is hard to make. And I want to let you know it's not. It's so simple. Like, I use my iPhone to this day. You guys can look at my older videos, and I just literally walk around with my iPhone telling you about my life and my experience and the things I learned and how you don't have to make the same mistakes. And literally, that is content. Your life is content. I tell people all the time, I tell my students all the time, I'm like, if you go through a learning curve in your own life and you're not documenting it, guess what? You're the only one learning from it and benefiting from it until you tell other people, whether you have a son or a daughter or a friend or a brother or a sister. Okay. You're literally telling people about your mistakes or the things that you've learned or the things that you've achieved and how they can achieve them. Why not learn how to record your own life in a little snippet and just tell people about how they can get a certain result without going through the same mistakes that you did? But I also want to let you know that you don't have to have a lot of followers. I literally made over $800. Let me say that again for the people in the back. $800 in the first 2 weeks of starting my Instagram. I had less than 2,000 followers, and I had a whole other fitness account on Instagram and social media, and I had less than 2,000 followers, and I made over 6 figures from it. So it really doesn't matter the amount of followers you get, because you really need views, and you don't need to go viral. Okay. When I made 6 figures on my fitness business, when I sold digital products and fitness, I never had a viral reel. I never had a reel go over 10,000 views. You understand? Like, I was able to make money using content, and it's really, really easy. You just need to share moments of your life and give value and give people the opportunity to get the digital product. Kind of like how I've been telling you guys, if you want to make your first passive income sale, you can just click the link in the description down below, and you will have access to the free class to show you exactly how to do that. See how that works? Now, that's only half the equation, because this next part is what makes all the difference, which is building an email list. Now, building an email list sounds boring. It sounds dry. It can sound confusing. I mean, I was a beginner once at this as well. And I was like, why would I want to email somebody when it's social media? And hey, I'm selling a digital product on social media. Well, here's the thing. Social media limits how many people can see your content. And as many of you know, this is why the misbelief of making content can be hard, because, hey, I got to go viral, right? No, not exactly. All you need is someone's email address, and the way we're going to get it is super ethical. Meaning, for example, again, I'm offering a free class teaching you how to make your first passive income sale online with digital products. Here's the thing. You have to enter your name and your email before you get access to the class. Okay. The people who don't want to enter that information, guess what? They're not going to get the class. The people who do, guess what? They're going to get the class. But they also are going to join something called my email list. And the email list is literally an email list, but we use it on a system that sends out automatic emails, and we don't spam. Literally, we just send out a couple emails a week. Okay, these are emails that that I wrote literally months ago. And the beautiful thing about this, it auto sends by itself to every person that signs up for the class or for the digital product. I don't have to manually send a message. Oh, let me go ahead and reply. Oh, let me go ahead and send this at 2 p.m. None of that. It works 24/7. Okay, let me say this, 25/8. Okay, it works while you sleep. Simply said. Another benefit of having an email list is just in case something happens to your social media. It happens to all of us sometimes. You lose access to your account. You temporarily can't post on some strict platforms, or you post a new video and you want people to check it out. Well, guess what? You can literally promote it without having to depend on Zuckerberg, Instagram, or YouTube. And you can still post up there to sell your digital products. But at the end of the day, if you're directly contacting the people who already showed interest in something free or your digital product, they're going to be more willing to open your emails. And I didn't create this number, but I heard that email has a 40% success rate with people actually buying your digital products. So having emails is way more profitable than creating a piece of content on social media, on YouTube or on Instagram. I'm just here to tell you, you need the whole cake. Don't just take a slice and be like, I'm just going to stop here. You need the whole cake, especially if you want to have a sustainable business that's passive and you don't want to have ups and downs and having to be like, well, is this business going to work? Like, that email list is going to be so valuable. Now, this next part separates the beginners from the experts. Now, as I started out, my first 4 years of online business selling digital products in the fitness niche and in the wealth niche, what I'm doing now, I started posting organic content, which is kind of like just picking up your phone and filming and posting content and promoting your digital product. But on the other hand, you have something called paid ads. And this is the system of pay to play. This is kind of like what Etsy and Amazon do. They ask you for money in order for you to put your digital product in front of people's faces or on the top of the list. Now, obviously, this costs money in order for you to make money. But on Instagram and YouTube, you can do the same thing. Now, I haven't done it on YouTube, but I have done it on Instagram, and I've just done $5 a day. But I'm here to tell you that I made 99% of my sales, my passive income, through organic content. And if you know how to master organic content, then you're going to be great at paid ads. You're going to be good at promoting your posts. But I don't even promote that because literally I've been having this business, this online digital product business for 5 years. And I literally just started having paid ads just a couple months ago. Okay. So if I can do that without paid ads, why can't you? And I know we've been talking about a lot of organic content and posting content, not posting or selling on Amazon or Etsy. But a common question is, how do you stand out? Because if Amazon is saturated of people who pay to play and Etsy is saturated of people who pay to play, how do you stand out on social media? Because there's obviously content creators and entrepreneurs who post content. Well, I'm glad you asked. This is how you stand out. Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. You stand out by being you. Your personality, your story, the way you explain things, the way you look, all look different from other people. Like, someone else could be literally saying the same thing that I'm teaching you guys in this video, but they don't say it the way I do. They don't look the way I do. They don't have the same product as I do. They might teach something similar, but it's never me. And that is more than enough. Don't overcomplicate the process, because a lot of people procrastinate on, well, I got to make sure I stand out and get the best camera, get the best laptop. Yo, I'm recording on my cracked iPhone 14 Pro Max. Good gracious, that took a long time. On an iPad, I have my notes written down. Like, you don't have to be fancy. I know I have this microphone, but I've had it for 5 years. Okay. And I've bought the fancy gear before. I've tried to stand out. I've tried to hire the editors. I've tried to have the higher quality content, and I made less money. I mean, there was a point in time where I was paying editors $800 a month. I was not making as much money when I was focused on being perfect. And the way you stand out is just by being you. That's it. Now, I hope this made sense on why and how you should create a digital product and not sell on Amazon or sell on Etsy. Now, I want to know, what is your biggest takeaway? Put it in the comment section down below, and I promise I'm going to respond to every single one of you guys, because I love to know what stood out to you the most when it comes down to these videos. I love seeing it. Like, it brightens my day. Honestly, tell me your biggest takeaway in the comment section right now. And again, if you actually want to learn how to create your digital product and have digital product ideas off of your own knowledge and experience, and you're ready to change the way you make money, then this video is going to help you make that next step and choose the right products for your knowledge and experience. All right. I'll see you in that next video. I'm out. Peace.